In a world increasingly dominated by the lure of instant gratification and constant, fleeting distractions, mastering the art of self-discipline and moderation is no longer just a competitive edge. It is a fundamental necessity. To move forward, we must dismantle the detrimental habits that anchor us and cultivate new, purposeful routines that drive us toward our goals. This pursuit of balance and clarity is rooted in an ancient philosophy, Stoicism. Let's dive straight into its origins. Stoicism was founded by Zeno of Cyprus following a tragic shipwreck. Washed ashore in Athens, Zeno lost everything: his wealth, his status, and his livelihood. Once a successful trader, he suddenly found himself penniless, unknown, and entirely alone, possessing nothing but the clothes on his back. While most would have been consumed by despair or anger at such a sudden reversal of fortune, Zeno remained remarkably composed. He viewed this crisis as a blank slate, eventually mastering the mental toughness and perseverance that would define the Stoic way of life. By starting from scratch, Zeno essentially pioneered the ultimate minimalist lifestyle. His life, now stripped of excess and clutter, provided him with a profound sense of mental clarity. You may be relieved to know that you do not need to suffer a shipwreck to embrace this mindset. Living with less often invites more focus into our daily existence. There are myriad benefits to minimalism, and for those interested, we have explored this topic in further detail in our previous video, linked in the description below. Following Zeno, three great philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, refined and championed Stoicism, cementing its status as an enduring wisdom. These men were leaders, warriors, and scholars who balanced physical prowess with intellectual rigor. Their lives were testaments to self-discipline and hard work. But what, at its core, is Stoicism? In its simplest form, Stoicism is the practice of self-control and temperance as a means to transcend destructive emotions. By striving to become a clear-headed, unbiased thinker, we gain the ability to focus on what truly matters. The philosophy is anchored by four cardinal virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Wisdom requires the individual to exercise common sense, weighing decisions with a balanced, logical, and practical mindset rather than acting on fleeting impulses. Courage involves emotional regulation, staying strong, confident, and positive even in the face of daunting adversity. Justice dictates that we act with integrity, standing up for our own values and for the welfare of our community. Finally, temperance is the embodiment of moderation, ensuring that we remain masters of our own desires. So, how can we weave this into our daily lives? The most effective approach is through the intentional curation of our habits. We all harbor bad habits that hold us back, keeping us stuck in cycles of inertia, unhappiness, or lack of focus. Replacing these with constructive routines is the key to personal transformation. The philosopher Epictetus once likened life to a banquet. When a dish is offered, take only what you need and pass it on. We can apply this wisdom to our own consumption, whether of food, digital distractions, or material excess. Excess pleasure often clouds our judgment, making moderation a vital tool for mental clarity. You can begin small. If you struggle with buying fast food, choose to abstain for a week. By consciously overriding that impulse, you prove to yourself that you are in control of your actions. Once you conquer smaller habits, you gain the momentum to tackle larger ones, becoming a more intentional person. Practical tactics for breaking bad habits include distraction techniques, redirecting your focus the moment the urge strikes, or substituting a healthier alternative, such as chewing gum in place of a cigarette. Seeking support from friends or family to keep you accountable can also be transformative. For those grappling with more complex addictions, professional support is invaluable. That is why today's sponsor, BetterHelp, is so relevant. It is the world's largest online therapy service, providing professional, convenient support. You can message your therapist at any time and schedule live sessions tailored to your lifestyle. They offer the same high-quality care as in-office therapy, but with added flexibility and affordability. If you use our link, you can receive 10% off your first month. Breaking bad habits allows us to focus on our primary objectives. Stoics viewed aimlessness as an enemy. They used specific, meaningful goals to channel their energy. Marcus Aurelius famously urged us to stop drifting and sprint to the finish. When we lack a goal, we are like a ship without a rudder, wandering aimlessly in the dark. A goal acts as a light at the end of the tunnel, providing direction for our hard work. Daily habits are the steps we take toward that light. Whether it is writing a few pages of a book each evening or hitting the gym with consistency, these small actions compound over time. Epictetus himself found joy in his own daily improvement. When you learn to love the process of self-betterment, you are far more likely to stick with it. Stoicism teaches us to show up, do the work, and take action, especially when we feel like doing anything but. To build this discipline, try habit stacking. Attach a new, positive habit to an existing one, like performing a task immediately after brushing your teeth. Consistency will eventually turn these actions into second nature. Ultimately, by embracing moderation and self-discipline, we do more than just break bad habits. We build a life of purpose. This path requires a certain mental toughness, but it is the most reliable way to achieve your goals and become the best version of yourself. Let us know in the comments. What is one good habit you have started or plan to start today? I look forward to hearing from you.